Hello guys, it's what day is it now? Sunday's video. So I've just finished a little Uber shift today. That's scheduled for Tuesday. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already for that video. I was in the bus today, so did I get some Excel work? Who knows? But today's video is about an important subject. I think we all need to talk about it. To be honest, I'm just, as you know, guys, I just air my opinions on my channel. I just say what I feel, say what I think. Then you can come back to me with a counter argument or you agree. Simple as. This is not fact. This is my opinion and what I think should be the correct way to do it. Now, this is not about plates. This is not about where you're plated. Okay? But recently I've been thinking about it. Now, as you know, guys, I don't work other people's cities, right? I don't work, I don't drive to Manchester and work Manchester. If Manchester United are home, I don't go drive and work it. Never have, never will. I start my day on my driveway and I'll go where I need to go. Do you know what I mean? But normally if I go to a different city or a different major area, I'll start trying to get back to Liverpool or just drive straight back. So, yeah, this is really a bit against Uber in general and then obviously just the way people work, right? So one thing I do not understand, guys, it is ridiculous and I don't know why. Uber, if you're watching, anyone from Uber watching this video, right, do me a favour. Can you look into it at least? So I know lads in Newcastle, I know lads in Sheffield and all over the UK really. So in Sheffield, you literally, outside of Sheffield, you cannot go online at all. But then when in Sheffield, obviously it can be quite busy. But then when Sheffield's got a big event on, only the people who in Sheffield, who can work Sheffield, work the big event. So it's shocking, loads of money, whatever. Or that's just an example of an area. I don't know if it's shocking, I'm chatting bubbles. But that's what I'm trying to say is, I do know for a fact, if you're in Sheffield and you're registered for Sheffield, you can't work outside of Sheffield. People outside of Sheffield can't work in Sheffield either, unless you're plated Sheffield. So what I don't get is why is little old Liverpool, right, bundled in one of the biggest regions in the UK when it comes to Uber's separate borders. So as an example, if you are registered with Leeds, you can't work Manchester. I don't think you can work Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? You're just in that area, that region, right? You can go online within that region. Outside that region, you cannot go online. But for some reason, the northwest of England and the West Midlands is in the same region. So Birmingham can go online as far as high up as Blackpool, up to the lakes, all of Manchester, all of Liverpool. Someone in Liverpool can work up to Blackpool, up to the Lake District, as far as East Manchester and as far as south as Nottingham and Birmingham. Why? Why are we sharing two of the largest cities outside of London with little old Liverpool? Now, even Liverpool's, I think, top 5, maybe top 8 largest cities. So you've got Birmingham, Manchester and Liverpool all sharing the same region. And I don't understand why. Now, this has nothing to do with where you're plated, Wolverhampton and all that. You can be Wolverhampton and live in Liverpool and be a Scouser. It's not plated related. But what it is, right, before Uber and everything else, right, you work your local area, right? So, like, I'm from East Liverpool, right? So I'll get up in the morning, go online in my car or on my drive, and I'll wait for my first job. I might get a job into the city centre of Liverpool. Bounce around there, bing, bang, bang, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, and that's it. But what I'd never do is never wake up in the morning and drive to a different city and start my shift there. I don't know why. A lot of people do it. I know a lot of people do it. It's like fact. And I don't know why. Never understood it. But one of the big things is when you are working your area, right, it can be quite dead or it can be quite slow, especially if you're doing days and you're working between 10 and 2. It's very slow. You grind on, for the big build-up of the big events. So generally, you might just be on like minimum wage, you know what I mean, after expensive, 12, 15 pound an hour during the week, just getting by. But don't worry though, guys, because on Saturday you got a big football game, or Friday night you got a big arena concert and stuff like that, which was super busy. So then when you're grinding all week, you get these big, massive super events that used to bump up your weekly wage massively. Massively. And this is the reason why this video I had the idea because I worked the Luton game, Liverpool versus Luton, Wednesday evening in the bus, and it was generally just you're getting a similar amount of money than you would on a Tuesday afternoon. And the amount of non-Liverpool drivers working that game is like unbelievable. Now, this is not Liverpool. So for this whole conversation, I'm going to change it now to a different area because I don't want to be coming across as like biased or protect Liverpool. I'm on about the whole region, guys. So I'm going to teleport myself now to today. Today is the Manchester Derby. Yeah. Now, all the Manchester lads have been working all week during Manchester, dealing with the traffic, dealing with the headache, average wages, nothing greatest. And now they're going to go, hold on a minute, the Derby's on Sunday. We're going to make a killing. But they're not, because there's going to be a load of Liverpool drivers waking up going, we've got no big events on, but Manchester have. I'm going to go down to 62 and work the Derby, the Manchester Derby. Then the Brummie lads are going to go, oof, hold on a minute, no one's really happening in Brummie. It's a bit quiet. I know what I'll do. I'll drive to Manchester and work the Derby, right? So what that means, that is, everyone is zooming in on this busy period, right? And then everyone's zooming in on the busy period, trying to chase the money, which I can understand, right? But the problem is you're killing that busy period, but not only for yourself, for everyone. Do you know what I mean? Because when there's a busy period in Birmingham, so all the Birmingham lads say, fly up to Manny and work the Derby. Yeah? Liverpool lads fly up to Manny and work the Derby. Everyone's killing that busy period for the local lads in Manchester. But it's this is everyone, guys. This is a group effort because when there's a big event on in Birmingham, the Liverpool or the Manchester lads might be flying down and working a big event in Birmingham. Yeah, which is killing the event for the Birmingham lads. But if the Birmingham lads stayed in Birmingham and left the Manchester lads to it, then maybe the Manchester lads might leave the Birmingham lads to their big event. So then what we do is we all work in our local little area around us in our city. But then when there's a big event, we don't drive to another city to work it. We stay and work in our normal city as we normally do each day. But then when we have a big event, we actually make some money because everyone else has stayed in their area. The biggest example and the biggest proof of this happening was the Eurovision in Liverpool. On paper, one of the busiest times, I promise you, the busiest event ever to happen probably in Liverpool. There was hundreds of thousands of people hitting the city throughout the whole week, and it was contestants, it was people getting awards or whatever. It was people just watching in the streets. There was concerts, 3, 4 concerts publicly in the streets. It was shocking, and it's probably one of the worst weeks on Uber known to man. And it's because literally people were coming up from Birmingham and kipping in the cars for 3 days and washing the balls in Mackie's toilets. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, guys, just stick to your local area if you can. Listen, if you get a job to that big event and you want to stay there and earn a bit extra money, that's fair enough. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not telling you to do anything, to be honest. You do your own thing. I'll do my own thing. What I'm trying to say is just try and think about it a bit more logically. If we can leave the lads to their busy area, they might have their fill at their busy area and not come to our busy area and work our busy area. But at the moment, we're all just hunting for this big event. And because we're in such a big region, everyone's killing it for everyone. And we're just racing to the bottom. We are proper racing to the bottom because of this mentality. Do you know what I mean? You're thinking there's going to be a massive event, everyone legs it there, and they're killing the events because there's too many drivers. Do you know what I mean? So, like, today I dropped off in Bury, North Manchester, from South Liverpool. I drove home empty. I was getting pings and pings and pings to the ground because the derby was on. This is what gave me the idea of this video. And I just went, you know what? I'm leaving it to the local lads. And I drove home empty. And I could have done Excel work on the derby. I could have killed it. I could have. But I'm just trying to get in that mindset myself personally. But if I just leave that to the local lads, let them have their cream. Do you know what I mean? But then hopefully when Liverpool plays at home or Everton plays at home, we'll have our cream. Do you know what I mean? And it just saves us having dead miles anyway, chasing the work. And I just think, it doesn't matter your badge, guys. It does not matter your badge or where you're plated. just stay in your local city. Do you know what I mean? If you want to venture out to a little town or village or whatever, yes, sound. But just stay in your local thing. Do you know what I mean? I just don't believe that Liverpool, Manchester, and Birmingham are in the same work region. I just never understood why. Originally, it was Liverpool and Manchester, and then some reason one day they just added West Midlands, which brought on the Wolverhampton thing for Uber for us. But I don't understand why they added the West Midlands to our region. Do you know what I mean? You can literally go to Blackpool and work. You can go to Northampton and work. It's just nuts. I just don't understand why. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, guys. It's not a little rant, just a discussion, really. And I think if we all get in this mindset, guys, and maybe just see an event and go, you know what? Let those local lads do it. Leave that work to local lads. And then maybe they might have the same thing and go, you know what? I was shocked at this derby. So maybe when Liverpool's having his derby, we'll leave it to the local lads. It probably won't happen. Do you know what I mean? It won't probably happen. But it's a full process, and I'm starting it by doing myself personally by leaving the Manchester derby for the Manchester lads. Do you know what I mean? But it's the same as like the last 3 or 4 Ubers I've got personally. They've been local man. Doesn't matter the plate. Manchester lads driving from Liverpool who live in Manchester, who's worked and drives, live every day. I say to one, the last one, he had 11,000 trips, and every trip he done was in Liverpool. But he lives in Manchester. I can't comprehend why. Do you know what I mean? But I said to him, what are you doing? And when you breathe everything in Manchester. Why are you driving here to start your shift? It's 35 miles. Do you know what I mean? It's over 30, 40 minutes. And he's like, oh, I just prefer it. I know that, mate, but you just done 11,000 trips over, I think it was 2 years. That could have went to the lads who live in Liverpool. I'm not on about Scousers, I'm just on about general people, anyone from any race, religion or whatever. But if you live in Liverpool, leave the lads to live in Liverpool, to work Liverpool. Vice versa, guys, honestly. I don't understand it. Never have, never will. But to be honest, I needed a YouTube video. I needed a YouTube video idea, so that's why I thought of this. I think the thumbnail is just going to be Uber drivers, please watch. Let's start it, guys, yeah? Well, listen, I've rambled on as much as I should have, really. 12 minutes! I do apologise. Do you know what I mean? But am I right or wrong? Let me know in the comments, guys. Listen, all jokes aside, you can come on and go, no, mate, I completely disagree. Because people will go, I'm a self-employed driver. I can work where and wherever I want. And yeah, you can have that mentality. Do you know what I mean? But this is just my opinion, guys. And this is my channel, and I just share my opinion. Is it fact? No. Nothing I say is fact. It's just my opinion. That's it, guys. All right, I'm going for a shower because I'm knackered. I've been out all day. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do us a favour. I'm going to pop a little ad at the end because I want to. So enjoy it. But before it comes, please like and subscribe to the channel, please. And follow me on TikTok. And I'll catch you all later. See you soon. Hello, guys. Quick ad break. Just 2 seconds, guys, right? As you know, I'm driver Matty, and I run and own a company called DM Airport Transfers. We are a UK-wide airport transfer company, but we cover all sorts, arenas, sporting events, any hotel pickup, stuff like that. Make sure you check it out. DM Airport Transfers. You can book online or you can message me on TikTok and Instagram. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you.